Republican California Representative Devin Nunes held his first annual Nunes Freedom Festival in California Saturday, where speakers discussed the status of the country and pushed former President Donald Trump's agenda. Kash Patel, a former staffer in the Trump administration, called the gathering an opportunity of bringing together the community to ensure Republican values are heard and not silenced. Patel, who has a background in national security, talked to the Daily Caller about the status of the country's security since President Joe Biden was sworn into office. Kash explained, "America deserves a national security strategy that's better than what did the last guy do. I'm going to do the opposite, which seems to be the Joe Biden approach, and that fails in Iran, Russia, China, Middle East. Fails in counterterrorism, fails in counterintelligence." Harmeet Dillon, an attorney and national committeewoman for the Republican National Committee, told the caller the Nunes event was about celebrating freedom. Dillon shared, before noting how Biden has driven this country into the ground faster than she thought he would. "We are gathering with other patriots and we are getting ready to take on the Democrats in the next election cycle." She also talked about the disease of socialism that's attacking the very fiber of American constitutional principles. Dillon said, "Our country is effectively being run by Nancy Pelosi. It isn't even, as I feared, Kamala Harris. I think she's really just floating around the scenery. But it's the far-left socialist." Republican Arizona Representative Andy Biggs talked to the group about high-tech censorship. He said, "We are at an existential crossroads in this country, and we have to get it back to fundamental notion of what our rights are. They come from God, they don't come from the government." He added, "And we have to fight every step of the way. The Democrats and the left, they never take a day off, they are always fighting, and we have to respond. And we not only have to respond, we have to change the narrative." Amanda Milius, a former member of the Trump administration and director of the 2020 documentary, The Plot Against the President, talked to us about her film and how she hopes it can educate people how the left creates hoaxes. Milius shared, "Something that Lee Smith and Kash Patel and I have all been talking about recently is how the Russiagate hoax remains relevant because it's the blueprint for how they do hoaxes. It's the same game plan.